And we're live! Hi! welcome, my happiness warriors. Welcome to your channel, Practice Happiness Daily. My name is Jen Cruz, and this is your channel to get the tools to become 95% happier. In here, I'm gonna be talking about emotional mastery, how to awaken to higher self-love, and how to master your power of creation. And today, the topic is one that is very near and dear to my heart. And it is how to overcome resentment. This horrible habit that we have to stay stuck in the same thoughts, in the same feelings. We continue to think about what happened again and again, until we drive ourselves crazy. Am I right? Have you been there? Can you identify with this? Maybe you had a fight with your partner, or you had a fight with a coworker, and then you think about it constantly, all day. Every time that you're brushing your teeth and you're not paying attention to what you're thinking, boom, there it is, running it in your head and thinking about all the things that you're upset about, angry about, how it was unfair, the things that you could have said that you didn't say, etc. And this actually happened to me recently. I recently went through sort of a breakup with one of my best friends. And at first, I was so resentful. I was thinking about it constantly. And I was telling myself this story that I was the victim here, of course, right? That's the first thing that we do, think that we're the victim. And how, she didn't appreciate me and she didn't understand the kind of person that I am and the kind of friend that I've been and all these things. But the thing is that because I have so many self-mastery, emotional mastery tools, which are kind of the same thing, but I always allow myself to have that first natural reaction, but then I have to sit down with my emotions and really work through them and do my best to turn things around so that I can find healing. Because you know what? If you look at the word resentment, is the action of continually send out the same thoughts and emotions to the universe. And when you get stuck in that loop, then you're going to attract to your life things that are in the same frequency because you're stuck in a pattern, you see. So it's very, very important that we break free. Resentment occupies too much of our thought energy, and it can be very poisonous, especially not only to our health, but also to our relationships, right? When you have resentment in your relationship, resentment needs to be healed because it's going to lead you to love that person less or focus less on love, right? Because your focus is so much on that resentment. You see what I mean? But that's a topic for another day. But in relationships, especially with your partner, it's very important that you take the time to heal resentment. And in this video, I'm going to give you some tools to do that. Now, the first step is that you have to question the story that you've been telling yourself about what happened. Like I said, at first with my friend, I was sort of like, it's her fault and she didn't appreciate me and, she doesn't understand who I am and all these things. But then I realized I don't appreciate me. I don't understand who I am because why did I stay in the relationship longer than I should have? If I didn't feel appreciated, why didn't I walk away? Right? So in that way, in that moment, I'm taking responsibility for what happened. And this is how you switch from a story where I am the victim, right? Seeing yourself as the victim, and then you look at it through the lens of how did I attract this into my life? What things did I do to manifest this into my life? And then when you do that, when you're able to switch to a responsibility perspective, then you empower yourself because from that perspective you can learn. You can learn the things that you did wrong and then maybe things that you will never do again. I realized I'm like, next time I need to walk away when I know in my deep instinct that it's not working, then I need to walk away instead of, continue to be attached to that person. Or maybe changing my personality, as we often do towards the end, when you know that the relationship is no longer working, you start to modify who you are because you're so attached to that person, and you don't want to offend them, or you want to try to hold on somehow. And so I learned that about myself. I learned so much, and slowly but surely all the anger that I felt faded away, because I realized that it was a situation of my own doing. So that is my invitation to you. When you feel resentment, take a moment to just simply ask yourself, how did I manifest this into my life? That's all for today. I love you as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe and to share. Much love.